Hi there friends, if you're new to my channel, my name's Nicole and I'm here today with a life update for you guys about my life here in London. I actually just got back to the UK a couple of days ago and I'm still massively jet lagged, but I wanted to go ahead and get this video filmed now because I actually have a friend visiting now, I have my cousin visiting next week, and then my friend Stephanie the week after that. So I don't really know how many videos I'll be getting up, but after all of these people who I'm so excited to see, I will be back to a normal 2-video a week schedule. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting is weird on this. I'm still working with how to deal with lighting in my room here. Also, I've just realized that you can see my porg in the background. So this is my porg. I got him for Christmas if you've not seen my what I got for Christmas video. So I've split this update into a few categories and I have some notes that I've taken here just so that I remember to say everything that I wanted to say. The first thing is obviously about school. So if you don't know, I'm here in London doing my master's in culture policy and management, which basically means arts and heritage administration. And I'm officially finished with my first term. My essays are in. I won't have my grades back for a while, but it's done. And I start my next term kind of, I think at the very end of January, like the beginning of February. And so I have a new set of classes. I'm taking 4 classes this term, which is cultural policy, intro to research, fundraising, and digital cultures. And I'm so excited for fundraising and for digital cultures, which I think will be great. Those are my 2 elective classes. The other 2 are core classes that I'm required to take. I'm so excited to be doing my next set of classes, which is actually my last set because my last term is just focused on my dissertation. Speaking of which, I will be starting work on my dissertation this spring. Actually, early February, I have my dissertation pre-proposal due, so I need to start working on that. If anyone has any ideas for a topic to do with like theater administration or theater or whatever, do let me know because I'm currently brainstorming. But I'm so excited for that. Unfortunately, because of my schedule, I won't be able to keep taking German class, but I want to continue to every week kind of set aside some time to work on my German or on keeping up my French. So if you have any good resources for learning a language or keeping up a language, please do let me know down in the comments. Alright, so moving on from school, the most exciting thing that I'm really excited to share with you guys is that I will be doing an internship this spring, and it's my dream internship. I've been a fan of this company for so long. This is absolutely what I want again. I can't believe that I got it. Like, it's still surreal. So I've already started by the time that you see this, but I'm filming it on Sunday, so tomorrow is my first day. And I'm so pleased to say that I am doing a development and fundraising internship at the Donmar Warehouse. If you don't know, the Donmar Warehouse is a nonprofit theater in the UK. It's one of the biggest ones. It's, you know, has produced some really incredible work. They currently have a play on called Belleville, which I'm going to see tomorrow night, which has James Norton in it, which is really cool. But I'm just so thrilled to be getting to work there and starting my, theater career really in nonprofit theater, which I'm really passionate about, and I just can't wait. In terms of work, I'm also a writer for BroadwayWorld.com, if you don't know that. I'm writing for Broadway World UK right now. In the past, I've done stuff with Broadway World for years now. I started writing TV recaps for them my freshman year of college at Elon, and I've worked on Rain and on Supergirl recaps for them. In addition to doing some here and there bits as well, I did some album reviews. I ran their Twitter during Peter Pan Live for the TV section. So I've really been involved with the company for a long time. One of my best friends, Julie, is actually a editor at Broadway World New York. But in any case, since about November, I think, October, November, I've been a reviewer and an interviewer for Broadway World UK. So I actually am going to review a show tonight on Sunday night. And I will put a link down below to my profile where you can find all of the articles that I've written. I've also gotten to do some really amazing interviews with people like director Robert Hasty, who was doing a show up north, but is actually directing the Donmar's next show, which is really exciting for me. I interviewed Marisha Wallace, who is currently the Effie in Dreamgirls here in London, but is actually also from North Carolina, so that was really cool. And so in addition to writing these things, I'm also beginning to work as a videographer for Broadway World UK. Right now, I am assisting Jamie, who's our main videographer, and I've gotten to go with him to several shoots where I kind of deal with sound quality and all of that kind of stuff, and get to also just watch him and see what he does and kind of shadow him for a bit. So we interviewed Anna O'Byrne for Women in White. We went to the Christmasaurus press launch, or press event thing at their rehearsals. Got to interview Tom Fletcher and Giovanna Fletcher and Carrie Hope Fletcher and all the Fletchers. And I'm trying to think what else. We went to the La Soiree press event. My first, ooh, sorry for the coughing. My first press event actually was we went and got to interview the cast of Glengarry Glen Ross, including Christian Slater, which was really cool. But I'm actually hopefully moving into, now that I have my beautiful new camera, doing some work on my own whenever Jamie isn't available. So stay tuned for that, and definitely follow me on Twitter because I share everything that I do on there for Broadway World. If you want to know more, I'm just at Nicole Ackman 16. In terms of other things that I do that take up my time, I'm a volunteer at 2 historic sites now, which is such a dream come true. I've always wanted to be a room steward, like since I was a little girl, which probably sounds really funny, but I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And so I'm a room steward volunteer at the Charles Dickens Museum, which I swear is like my second home. And whenever I say second home, I don't mean second to this flat. I mean like second to my home in North Carolina. I love the house so much. It's a beautiful, beautiful historic property, beautiful Victorian home. Even if you have no interest in Dickens, I highly recommend going to see it because I think it's worth it just to see what a Victorian home looks like. I also have developed a weird fondness for Dickens. I'm reading A Tale of Two Cities right now because I'm like determined to immerse myself in all things Dickens, but the people who work there are so kind and lovely and nice, and I just really love being there. So that's one of my favorite things that I do in London. I also am a front of house volunteer at the John Keats Museum. Now, I love romantic poetry, and John Keats has always been my favorite poet for years and years and years. So it's so cool to get to work at the house that he lived in, and it's kind of surreal, but I just love it so much. And I have to say, for any viewers that I have who live near historic sites, particularly like if you live in a big city like London, or I'm sure there are sites in Edinburgh and Manchester, places like that, or even in the States. I mean, I don't really know as much about being a volunteer in the States, but there are so many cool volunteer opportunities, so many different things that you can do for a museum, and I really like getting to volunteer and to especially be volunteering my time to something that I care about a lot, which is historic preservation, and, you know, teaching the public about history and about historical figures. So it's just really nice because you feel like you're getting to give back while also having fun and like hang out at a cool historic site. In terms of YouTube and the blogs and everything, I have been obviously making content for this channel, which you probably know if you're here. I am almost to 250 subscribers, which is crazy and I'm so excited about. So thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me. I have my new camera now and a microphone, and I'm working on being a bit more professional, so hopefully the quality is going up very well. I've got to figure out a better way to do lighting in here because the issue is like today it's super rainy and dreary outside, so it's really hard to get natural light, which is what I've really relied on in North Carolina, where it tends to be sunny a bit more. But, you know, we're working on it, and I think this new camera is really going to help out, so hopefully I will hit 250 soon. That would be a dream come true. I'm also working on my social media channels. I think my Instagram is up to around 600 followers, which is really crazy. I'm trying to make more content for my Instagram because I really like having it just as a way of documenting my life, but also as a way for, you know, finding more people to watch my videos and read my blog and all of that. So that's something that I'm working on. I'm also at Nicole Ackman 16 on there if you don't follow me already. I also have 2 blogs that I'm running. If you don't know, I run a travel blog, kind of that's just a diary of my time here, called Sailing Off to London, which is www.sailingofftoLondon.wordpress.com. And my big exciting news is that my blog that I've been running for years and years now, Flower Crowns and Revolutionaries, is now officially a .com. I bought my domain name recently, which, like, I don't know why I waited so long. I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than it was, but because I'm hosting it still on Blogspot, it actually wasn't that hard at all. So I am now flowercrownsandrevolutionaries.com, which is so exciting. Definitely check that out if you've not already. I'll be talking a lot more about this soon, but on my blog in the month of February, I haven't come up with a actual name for it yet, but I'm going to be running something I'm going to call Fit February maybe, but it's going to be a fitness series during the month of February, entirely centered around the idea that fitness should be about having fun and taking care of your body and taking care of yourself physically and emotionally and mentally. So I'm hopefully going to have a lot of different guest posts because I'd like to get a lot of different perspectives on that, and I may even be working with a brand to do a post for that, so that's very exciting, but definitely something to keep an eye out for. Well, as usual, thank you so much for watching. I will put links to all of my social media and blogs and all of that down below in the description box. Make sure to comment and let me know what you guys have been up to. I would love to get to talk to more of you. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Maybe you can be the person who gets me to 250 and then I will love you forever. And also follow me on social media and all of those things. I love to talk to you guys, so make sure to get in touch. Also, if you like this video, if you like what I'm doing in London, do give it a thumbs up because that would also make my day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye!